Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Now, in the last episode, we put down the mall, the new mall, and with blueprints. We also built all of this with blueprints, although we reconfigured part of this, but we've got all of that going. And now today we're going to be hooking things up. So what we want to do is start getting things hooked up and get things running again. So this is just part of what we're going to be going through doing here. So let's get started. First and foremost, let's get some power plants down. So we will come right over in here and throw a power plant right there. That hits all but that one. So we'll throw another one in there. We've got power over there. We've got power on all that stuff. But let's go up here and get this running. We've got iron ingots going to come in here. Right there. Now let's get some more power here. We'll get this right here. Get that right there. That'll get that running. We'll go over here and get the stone running. We got this. Let's see. Throw that right in there. Will that get... Nope, it won't get everything. Okay. So we'll put another one right there. That gets everything there running. Now we back up and go over here. We've got more things that we need to get running. So this can come down through here. We just put that right in the middle of the field. That should get both of those running. It does. All of that is running. You'll notice we have fewer boxes. We did some cleanup of the boxes. And then we need to bring this in over here. And that's going to be about as far as that'll go. And that should cover both of those two. It does. And that iron is running. And then we've got the stone right here that we're going to use to make glass. So we need to get that back up and running. We'll get one there. And one there. That should get all of those running. Okay. And with that in place, let's get things going over here. Now we need to make glass. So let's look at our blueprints. I think we have a glass blueprint here somewhere. We do. 6 per second. It requires 12 stone in and outputs 6 glass. So we will do that one right there. Looks like it will fit in here pretty nicely right here. Since we're going to be bringing our stone around here, of course that... Let's move it down here so that it's not in the way of our... There we go. We'll let that go in there. Of course it gets dark as we're doing this. That's the way it works, right? There's absolutely... Alright, we got all of that running. Now we need to bring this down to here. And a lack of an item. Well, I have a solution to that. Let's take another stack of those out. I should have some drones that bring me more as I use these things up. I should bring some more. Look at there. That's all in there. Now we've just got to get this one around and it hooked up. Now I'm going to have to come down through here. Yeah, it will get down through there. That is tight, but it goes. So let's see what we have here. As the drones finish filling in, there we go. That is feeding 12 per. And that looks like it's already 12 per. Well, whatever it is enough to have all of this running. And then that brings the glass in here. Now we want to limit that to 20 stacks like we're doing with some other things. Let's go get our glass over here and bring it in. We will grab the glass items out of there. Alright. And we'll go back over here and stick that in the glass. Oh. And we want to limit that to 20 as well. There we go. So these buffers in the lines, and I do have to say I like the buffers. We've got some iron ore. Why do we have some iron ore? And this is why I like these buffers this way. I can come right over here, drop that in there, and I'm good to go. I take that out of here, and we're good. Alright, now then, now that we've got the glass coming down through here, now it says it's 3 coming out of there. So why is that green? That shouldn't be green. That should be a yellow belt. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to bring this down. It's got to go way down there and connect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this inside this, but right here, and then bring it down through here. Look at all the goods coming down through there. That's beautiful. Let's see. We will bring it right here. We will mark this with our glass on. We'll do that right there. And we'll put that in there like that. Oh, and it got rid of my glass icon. Okay, we'll put it back. I want that glass icon there. Okay. And we should have glass coming down through here at 6 per second. Okay, so that is feeding down through here. We've got that going in. We've got iron, copper coming here. Why is my copper not feeding? Copper should be feeding by now. That would be because this belt is running the wrong direction. Okay, that's fixable. We'll do that right there. Take that and hook that up right in there. Pretty obvious what it is. Okay, that's all running. We've got the stone running here. Of course, it has shut down by now, but we've got stone bricks, and we are producing a lot of stone bricks. We have iron ore coming out over here. Okay, we're doing good. Making progress. Now we do have a couple of things that have to come in, and they come in from the other planet. Now, one is we want to get the graph thing back and running, but we don't have that up yet. We need this item coming in here, and we've got titanium, and we've got the titanium, and then we've got steel. We need to make steel. Let's see. Steel is going to be... that is 3 iron per. I need more iron. So this is where we're going to end up using the planetary nodes, because I don't think I have an iron vein that's anywhere nearby. I don't. There's a little bit of iron there. There's more over here. So I'm going to come right into here and use this iron for making steel. So this is where we come into the planetary control. And this will be one of the places that I use this. So with that in mind, let's get rid of that patch of water there and that patch of water there. And let's see if we can't get some miners down. There is one. Yeah, that's no good right there. Alright, so let's see. Let's bring it around here. The configuration of the ore node here is really leaving something to be desired. So we'll bring that up here. We'll rotate this around and see if we can get it in here and get it on 6 or 7 of them. We'll hold it on that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to rotate it here. That's 6 there. Those 4, that's about all I can get right there, is it seems like the 4, and that one's not hit. That's giving me 6, but it's not. Alright, let's see if I can get in here like this. I can get 5. And that's as good as it's going to get. Okay. So this one and this one need to combine. This one and this one need to combine. So let's go ahead and combine those. We'll bring that right out down through here. And there's the line that lets me come down into this one here. We'll bring that over here. Let's see. All right, this one comes right down through here. And let's see what that does. Okay, that'll work. So now then. So what I want is steel, and steel is going to require it takes iron ingots in and produces steel. So that's what I thought. So I first got to convert all of that to iron ingots. So let's see, what I'll do is then we'll bring this over here to right around in here somewhere and then run it out this way. Let's see here. Let's run right down through here. We'll come all the way to here. And we'll let that go. And come down into here. Then we need to do an upgrade of the belt. To upgrade that and that. There we go. That's a green. Okay. So starting right here, we have to do a couple of blueprints. So the first blueprint we need is 12 iron bars per second. We're going to use this blueprint right here. We're going to reverse it around like this. We're going to come right up in here. And we're going to put it right there. So that's going to process. We'll bring that in right there. That's good. Okay. Now we need some power to come over here. Let's get our power running. Well, first things first. We want to limit that to 20. We'll limit that to 22 once it gets built, if it ever gets there. Oops, one less. Okay, there we go. Now let's get some power over here. Start bringing this down through here. There, there, there. And then we will put, well, that got that. That should get those two. It does. Then I should be able to connect that right there. And that should connect all of these up. And there we go. And I should have, momentarily, I should have a full belt. It is not coming through smoothly. So it's creating a gap. And I've got that so close, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Let's see. Let's upgrade the belt on either side. Let's do that one right there and that one right there. There we go. Now that did it. Okay, now that we have that in there, and we have all of this coming out, next up we go get another early blueprint, which is 4 steel per minute. We literally can overlap this. And let's take that out. We don't need another buffer in there. That'll work right there. There's my iron ingots coming down through here. And when I'm done, I will have steel down here. There we go. And we will put 20 on that. Now let's go get our steel over here. Whoa, look at that. Way up there. There we go. And we will go ahead and keep that down. It is no longer needed. There we go. And we are producing steel at a rapid pace. Now the advantage of this coming here is that I can throw that in there. And I'll have to find somewhere to throw the copper in a bit. I don't know how I picked up any copper. But there we go. We now have steel being produced. Now this is what I was talking about. Now with the steel coming up, we've got some crude oil over here, so this might be a good place anyway to build one of these things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to take the planetary control. It is now time to put one of these things down. And I am going to come here, come here. Let's see, since I've got the steel right there, I'm gonna put this right here. Now what is it gonna do to my power grid? I am very curious what that's gonna do to my power consumption. If I come in here to consumption, I'm good. Everything's good for the moment. So if I come over here, and, put that right there. Let's see, let's look at the power again. Yeah, it definitely jumped up, but we're okay. Not everything's running at once, so we're fine. And this is 4 steel per minute, so we'll come over here, run that in there. And will that just go in there? It will. Okay, so local station, and what we're putting in here is steel. And we can change to supply, demand, or storage. Right now this is going to be supply. It'll hold 5,000. It'll hold a bunch of those things. Okay, now we want to put some drones in here. I've got a limited supply of drones right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 20 drones in there. There's 20 drones. There we go. That will charge up. And we have iron being produced. Okay, with that being the case, there's a couple other things I want to do here because of things that are coming in. Now, I'm not making these on this planet. I'm importing these. I'm importing these. So I want to go over here, take that, and take that. There we go. And take that. Yep. So I'm going to do that. Right now, we're going to... Actually, I'm not going to import those here. I'm going to leave that right there. I'll leave those open for something else. I'm going to do this over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a mate for that over here on the other side. Right in this area, right in here. I'm going to come right in here. And right here is a spot to do it. I got plenty, I've got some room here. We got all kind of belts that can come out of here. I'm going to place it literally right in the middle of this right here. Like that right there. Okay. I'm going to bring a power thing over. I'm going to check my power again. Still good. Okay. Now then, here's what I'm going to do. Empty slot, I'm going to bring in steel. And I want to demand steel. I want to take 20 drones and put them right there. Look at that. It is going after steel. Alright, now let's bring the steel out. And I need the steel to come down here and connect in down here. I need steel and titanium, so there's 2 rows of things that are going to come down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this belt right here out. We want to bring it over to here. Planetary logistics. There we go. We got some items delivered here. I want to make sure which line I'm on this line right here, and I want to be going that direction with it. That's going to get me down past that, and I want that one right there. Okay, so there's my 2 lines. There we go. And then I'm going to bring that right there and bring it like that. Okay, with that coming down like that. Now let's see here. I'm bringing steel. Look at there. Now the second item I'm going to do is I'm going to do titanium. I'm going to drop the titanium in there. Then I'm going to drop, well, drop that in there. And then we'll bring processors in. Like that. And then I want to do demand. Alright, and then this right here is going to be titanium. And then I'm going to do that right there. And let's do that as those. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, now then we just gotta go down here and hook these things up. So the titanium, let's hope that's the titanium. That is the titanium, that is the steel. Okay. That's good. So we just come right down through here and hook that up. And we do the same thing to that one right there. Put our marker back that it took away. There we go. I have drones continuously delivering things to me down here. Okay, I've got more and more stuff being sent into my thing. Now, I don't have the graphene producing yet. I do have the glass being produced. So what am I missing? I'm missing graphene and I'm missing those items right there. What are these things? These are whatever those things are. But man, I have everything else. So I am doing good here. Now, why are these things down here not producing? because there's no steel. Why is there no steel? The steel is coming. It's just not getting there yet. Okay, it'll be there in a minute. It is definitely feeding out. Now, are we keeping up? That's an interesting question. I can see the drones going back and forth. Let's see if we're keeping up on the supply of steel, and we are. We've got 400 in transit. We got 1,600. We are making plenty. Look at that. Planetary logistics. And boy, that is a lot better than running these things from one end of the world to the other. Now, I think I was producing some of these on this planet, now that I think about it. Pretty sure that I was. Let's see what it takes. Oh yeah, we got gears, which is a little bit of copper and a bunch of iron. Then that takes these and some more copper and iron. And then this adds in... It just takes a lot of iron to make that series of things. So we definitely need to make those here on the planet, and then we can import them. I was thinking we were building them on another planet, but we're not. We're still going to import them here, though. Now, that being the case, and because of what I'm doing here, what I want to do, the way I'm distributing these, I want to build a storage container right here. In the storage container, I'm just going to put one row. What I want to do is bring a belt up here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do it this way. Oh, we want to do one of these. Okay, like that. And we'll run that into here. Then we will put our little hat on. We only want one of those, but that is an important one to do. Then we want to put one of these on top of it. This right here is going to be processors. We don't want that. We want to provide to other distributors. We want to load it up, and then need to come over here and apply the filter. Look at there. Now I can only do 4 items on these things. I wonder if we get more items we can do in the planetary logistics stations later, given how many. Now I guess the 4 items is you can have 2 outputs and 1 input, or 1 input and 2 outputs. Or just 3 inputs of a particular item. Given how we're doing things, we're not running it that way. Why are we... Oh, that was not what I wanted. I wanted those things right there. And what I want right there is those right there. Okay. Now we have those being provided. Wonderful. That's a good thing. Alright, we've got that logistics system, and we've got drones running back and forth. Probably more drones than I need for what I'm doing right now. Now I need another iron deposit. That's going to be the key here. So let's find another iron deposit. We've got one way over here. And we're going to need to build gears. Now, is there a copper deposit somewhere nearby? Please tell me there's a copper somewhere nearby. No, there's not. All right, let's see. There's an iron deposit here, and there's a copper deposit there. And I don't need lots of copper. I just need a little bit of copper. So that's going to work right there. That's where we're going to go next. We're going to be building the green gears. Actually, we're going to build all the gears. So that'll be our next thing. So we've got most of our episode back up. We've still got a little bit to do with our... we still have to put our oil and refining operations back in place. And we're going to need power for for Icarus. He's getting pretty low. So that will probably be what we do next, is get back to building the hydrogen and build some hydrogen fuel rods. That'll be our next item, and then we will build some. Then we'll go and do the gears, and we've got the graphene and the other things that we need for building some of these items. Anyway, it's been fun. Hope you enjoyed the series, guys. If you are, please leave me a comment. If you're watching this and you get to this point in the series, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you're liking. Give me tips. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Would love to hear from you. Thanks. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.